How's it going, guys? I'm D5, this is Failuregroup, and we're bringing you the top 10 reasons to play Smite. Number 10. Gods. Unlike in other games where the creator makes up his own champions and lore for them, this game incorporates ancient mythology and brings together all those ancient cultures and those deities in it. Let's just kill them. Number 9. Camera. A huge problem that a lot of new players to these kind of games have is that they lose themselves in the middle of a team fight. Well, to fix that, this game put the camera above your shoulder, so you see the back of your character, which makes it very difficult to lose him in said team fight. Number 8. Aiming. This game takes it a little bit differently. It doesn't let you just right-click and auto-attack melt people. You actually have to aim your basic attacks. Now you can hold down the attack button and it will shoot repeatedly. However, you still have to aim it, and while you're holding it down, you move slower. Number 7. Renting. Now in this game, like many others, you can purchase champions in two different ways. The first way is to buy an in-game currency with real currency. The second way, earning a second in-game currency that you use to buy champions with. Uniquely to this game, you can use all the champions in practice for free. Then one step further, say you want to test out the champion in PvP because you're not quite ready to buy him, you can rent him with a little bit of favor, which is the currency. And then, if you like him, you can buy him. If you don't have to. It's just a very, very interesting system. Number 6. Interface. The interface in this game is very interesting to me because it allows you to see the gold that each team has, giving you the opportunity to see that you are either ahead, behind, very close, even, whatever. It tells you where the gold is at, which tells you where the damage, health, defense, speed of your other team is going to be at, because if they're below you in gold, they're going to be doing less of all those things, and if they're above you, they're probably going to be doing more of all those things. Number 5. Auto skill / items. This is very, very good for new players to the game. It allows you to automatically level up your skills and or buy your items. The game will do it for you. Now, it doesn't pick the absolute best stuff because it just picks the recommended stuff, but it allows you to not have to sit there and scroll through all the items in, say, your first or second game, giving you the ability to learn as you go. And once you're ready to buy your own items, and if you want to get different skills, you can simply turn that option off. Number 4. Gold gain. In this game, you do not have to last hit minions to get gold from them. However, you do get more gold if you do last hit them. So, it's less bad if you miss a last hit. You still gain gold from it, just not as much. So still try to get the last hit, and you'll eventually get there. Number 3. Towers. Ever been chunked down by a tower because you were one step too close to it? Me too. But in this game, there's a line that tells you the exact range of that a tower has. Number 2. Phoenix / Minotaur. Tired of killing tower after tower after tower, then killing the inhib and more towers? Well, this game has a phoenix in it instead of an inhibitor. What it does is it respawns after you kill it after a certain amount of time as a phoenix rises from the ashes, yada yada yada. But instead of just sending out a super minion, it then gives you flaming minions which do all of your minions are now on fire, which you would think would be a bad thing, but not necessarily. They do more damage. And then push the lane out more. And then at the end, there's a Minotaur, whose health is determined by how many of the towers you've destroyed. Think of it as a last boss. After you've pushed your way into the enemy temple, you now have to fight this gigantic statue. And that would be enough by itself. But you also have to fight the enemy team while you're doing it. Or, if you're on the losing end, you get to defend your Minotaur. And you just say, well, if they get to my Minotaur, the game's over. No. Because if you ace the other team late enough in the game, while they're fighting your Minotaur, you have a good opportunity to turn the game around. Number 1. Movement. Now I can say that this speaks for itself. I was never a fan, and never have been a fan of games where I have to click to move. I just think that moving with the keyboard is so much more fluid, and I don't have to worry about it. So, that's why that's number 1 on the list. That's all the time I have, and I hope you liked the top 10. If you liked the video, I love you. And if you didn't, well, maybe next time. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe.